Hi guys, welcome. Welcome to my Aquarius friends. My name is Angel with Ninth House Collective. Thank you for joining me. How I like to use our time together is to shine the light on what we're learning, how we're growing, what we can heal, how we're expanding, gaining self-awareness, right? So that we can flow through the energy month to month more in balance. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And before we get started, I always like to been offering out a little Reiki energy and taking this time to really kind of have you guys take a pause for a little mindfulness. These are general readings. So let's get still. Let's listen and see what comes through from spirit and see how you can take these messages to affect positive change within your life, your circumstances. All right, my Aquarius friends, take a deep breath in slowly through your nose and hold that breath at the top. Go ahead and scan your body. See where it's tight. And with your exhale, start to begin to blow the tensions away, softening that body, stilling your mind. Sending out some Reiki energy, which is simply just spiritually guided life force energy, right? You may have heard it referred to in other traditions or cultures as prana or chi. But accept this energy just to be still, to fill your cup, and to get present. All right, Aquarius, I ask to be a clear channel, bringing forth only the messages for the highest good of those watching, connecting only with the energies of unconditional love, the highest of wisdom, and the utmost healing. All right, guys, let's jump in here and see what the first piece of the puzzle is. All right, for my Aquarius friends, what is it that they need to hear for June? What is the energy? What is the messages to come forth to help bring them some balance, some guidance, and some flow for the month of June? All right, let's see, guys. Your first message. Ooh, that's a little interesting that I'm going here. And because it did twice, I'm going to take 2 on this. Okay, yeah. All right. I don't usually pull 2. I usually just do 3, but that was a little bit of a weird split, so I'm going to go intuitively with what came out. So for my Aquarius friends, the first card that showed up for you is, it came in its inverse position, but it is, oh, my eyes are so blind. Okay, it is the 8 of Swords, right? And the second card that came out is the 2 of Pentacles. So I'm going to talk about both cards. But this one came out first and in its inverse position. And I like that it's in its inverse position for you, Aquarius, right? Because you have been in a self-imposed prison, right? That is the energy of this card. It's holding yourself back, but it's like a self-imposed thing, right? It's tied to false beliefs. It's tied to fears and worries that aren't quite accurate. It's tied to a story that needs expansion, right? But this energy in its inverse position, guys, I love that. It shows that you're ready to take one of those swords and set yourself free, right? And the second card that came out is this 2 of Pentacles, which means you've been juggling a lot, right? But 2s are about needing to make a decision and then start taking the action, right? You're ready to free yourself of the self-imposed prison. Enough is enough. For my Aquarius friends, whatever that is and wherever that blockage may feel, wherever you've been feeling held back and bound and stuck and not being, not feeling safe and supported, there's decisions to be made. You need to stop juggling, get on solid footing, solid ground. And there are 3 centers for my Aquarius friends that are popping out at me for the month of June to nurture. So it's going to be, it's going to be your your bottom 3 chakras, but there's really a 4th one coming in, which would be throat chakra. So there's, when you're coming out of this energy, it feels scary. It feels unsafe. So a lot of our energy centers may need tuning up, right? This is a heavier energy. So really grounding, which is your root chakra, your sacral chakra, And solar plexus is really the main focus, right? I want you to feel safe and secure. Yes. I want you to be open to receive. Yeah. Yes. But to accomplish those things, I really want you to work on your solar plexus, right? So that you can make the decisions, right? So that you can regain your confidence, so that you can start taking inspired action that really helps nurture your confidence, right? So those are the messages, Aquarius, that are coming through for these two cards. So again, you've got the 8 of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles. Again, remember this was in its inverse. It's really jumping out at me that the 8 and the 2 reduces to a 10, which is about a cycle ending, something coming to a close. So this energy will release itself once you make a decision and start leading into inspired action. And really that will help build your self-confidence and just get a good flow going and really release this stagnant feeling, bound, feeling held back. It's a self-imposed feeling and you're ready to break free of that, right? You are ready to move forward with confidence, and really those centers are all fabulous for you to nurture. So your bottom 3 centers, and if you wanted to throw, the last one would be the communication hub. And, you know, once those centers are more in flow, when you're feeling safe and secure and supported through your root chakra being balanced, when you nurture feelings of being open to receive and being creative, and leading into joy and pleasure, all of those things will nurture, you know, your self-confidence as well. And as you build that up, you can speak more authentically. You can have better communication, honoring yourself, listening better, hearing better. It's just going to be a better flow within the communication in all areas of your life. All right, guys, next we're going to jump, now that we have your centers, we're going to jump to Moonology to build upon this message. What is it that my Aquarian friends need to hear in regards to this energy for June? Only that for their highest good. I do encourage you guys to watch your sun, moon, and rising. If you know those, gives you more pieces of the puzzle and maybe some more awareness and things to focus on. You get a broader perspective. All right, Aquarians. Nothing will come of this situation. And what I'm feeling of that, nothing is going to come from the worrying, right? All this stuff. Okay, let's go back to these because I'm getting some more thoughts here. All of this is negative mind spin. All of this energy for this card is really all about worrying about something that nothing's going to come of the situation. You have catastrophized it in your head. It has grown through fear, right? It's time to shed some light, some love, get back into letting go of that negative mind spin, really building up your confidence and nurturing yourself so that you can let go of this energy, right? So relax. Nothing's going to come of this situation. You have built it up. You're going to get on solid ground as soon as you make a decision to start moving forward. Wow, so that's the message for you guys. And to round it out, my Aquarian friends, we're going to get a message from my Goddess deck for an empowerment message. What is it that you need to hear in regards to empowerment as you move through this energy, right? Really set yourself free of a negative mind spin. You have blown this out in your thought pattern, and it's going to be tied to you know, some healing that needs to be done, right? That's kind of always what it's tied to. Where can we expand? Where can we grow? How can we move through this energy and release this negative mind spin, that monkey mind, that the parts of our brain that are telling us things that are untrue? All right. What is my Aquarius message from the Goddess deck? And you guys got 24, which is about communion, right? Really driving home how important the solar plexus, and your sacral and your root chakra are, right? Those are your lower chakras to really feel safe, really feel safe, feeling safe in your physical body, really nurturing those 3 centers. So again, just for those who may not know, quick, easy way to start nurturing your root chakra is being in nature. With your sacral chakra, it's about leaning into creativity, right? It can be coloring, it can be painting, it can be redecorating a room. Lean into things that are creative, dancing, playing, that kind of stuff. And solar plexus, my favorite way to nurture solar plexus is positive affirmations. And you don't have to be writing them down, but that's fabulous too. But what I want you to do is every time you have a negative thought about yourself, flip it and say, that's not really accurate, and say something positive about yourself. It starts to rewire those stories that are just not accurate. All right, so Ishtar, she's going to be bringing a message around communion. And the 6, this card is number 24, so it reduces to a 6. And in numerology, or 6 for me, and how I see 6s, it's all about celebrating the small successes, guys. It's all those small successes and little changes and new habits and things that we stick to that really create big change over time. Okay, those are your messages. And to close this out, what does this beautiful goddess bring as an empowerment message for my Aquarius friends? Okay, here you go. Your intimate relationship with the universe and the invisible world is being called upon right now as you enter unfamiliar environments and situations. Yeah, when we're, that brings about those feelings, right? When we're in unfamiliar territory, it can bring up feelings of not feeling safe and supported, and really trigger things around those themes in our life. It is time to commune with the great goddess, the aspect of the conscious universe in her most collaborative form. The world then becomes your oracle as it opens up and communicates everything you need in the form of signs and messages. Now is the time to pay attention to synchronicities and to those moments when logic and reason fail to give you the full picture. This Mesopotamian goddess reminds you of the time in her ancient temples when her priestesses served as oracles, communing with the goddess and imparting wisdom to the people who sought guidance. Look at everything in your life as an opportunity for communion, losing the need for self-centeredness, connecting to Source in a sacred and intimate way. You will not pray on your knees. You engage this goddess as a partner in co-creation, participating in the making of worlds. No one needs to rescue you when you act empowered, aware, and awake to the wondrous miracles that you're a part of. Yeah, and so those 3 centers, once you really nurture and kind of balance and align them, when you're feeling safe, when you're feeling in flow and creative, right, and open to receive joy and pleasure within your life, it builds your confidence. So, yeah, I love that. I love this message for my Aquarius friends. Remember, you're all loved and cherished, divine little creatures, so take the time to nurture you. Catch you next month.